Now we have Rabbi Andrew Paley from the Temple Shalom and Faith Forward Dallas.
My dear friends, what an awesome sight to see. So many of you who are here tonight standing on the side of caring, of kindness, and of the unity of belief that no one is supreme over anyone else. There is a beautiful teaching that reminds us that those who sing pray twice. And lately I've had this song running through my head. Maybe you know it too. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time for every purpose under heaven. Okay, so you know it. Written by Pete Seeger in the 1950s, made popular by the Byrds in 1965. This passage from the book of Ecclesiastes is from a special part where they understand that there is a season for every experience under heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to uproot what is planted. And the passage concludes with the problematic line, a time to love and a time to hate. A time for war and a time for peace. Now, I don't know about you, but lately it seems that we are in this season of hate that has emerged from the shadowy periphery, closer to the mainstream that I can ever remember in my lifetime. That we are in a season of moral equivocating, the likes of which I have never, ever seen. I could offer no explanation to my children about how it is possible that after defeating the Nazis in 1945, that in 2017, Nazis are boldly marching by torchlight through Charlottesville in a 1930s-style march in our country while spewing vile and hatred towards Jews and the unmitigated bigotry and hatred of those protesters towards people of color and those who were different. That awful scene ended in that tragic death of Heather Heyer, those two police officers, the injuries of so many more. Now, there may be some who are wallowing in this season of hate, but we are here tonight to clearly and loudly proclaim that the time for love and the time for peace, that season is at hand. To my brothers and sisters of color and those who are receiving threats of those who hate, nothing, and I mean nothing, that those who vomit out those views can ever say or do, nothing that they can ever say or do will ever, ever make me hate you. You are safe in my home and in my temple. If in this strange and troubling time you are in need of shalom, of peace and wholeness, our arms and our doors are always open. Because I believe with all my heart that when we demonstrate the radical kindness and care that we are capable of showing as creatures made in God's image, we will genuinely bring about the time of peace Ecclesiastes knows is coming. I refuse, let me say that louder, I refuse to believe that the dark season we might be experiencing must be a permanent feature of our world. My friends, there will be dark moments, but there doesn't have to be a dark world. The despair creeping into our world will never, ever make me hate, just the opposite. I will love more courageously and care more deeply, because that is what America is all about. Our presence here testifies to this ideal, and I beg you to join with me together so we can make this place brighter for everyone. I refuse, absolutely refuse to believe in America that ennobles the lowest and ugliest of virtues. No one is supreme over another. Only the Holy One above is supreme. I refuse to hate. I refuse to live in a season of hate. I will love courageously because we are better than the evil that escapes and seeks to divide us. For as Elie Wiesel once said, there may be times when we are powerless to prevent injustices, but there must never be a time when we fail to protest. To everything there is a season, and may we all together make sure that the season for love and for peace is now. God bless